Welcome to an overview demonstration of the Statistical Process Control, or SPC module from DELMIAworks. To compete in business, companies must be committed to improving quality. While internal procedures focus on improved processes, the SPC system helps users track quality for manufactured parts. Today, we're going to look at the various features and functionality of the SPC system from DELMIAworks. Where it all begins is in Inspection Setup. Here, not only can users create an inspection master record for specific inventory items, it can be done for a multitude of other things throughout an operation. Things like various processes, tooling, and work centers. In this example, we'll be looking at the inspection master record with a volume cup. Here, we're looking at the inspection setup. The item information, description, class, revision, and e-plant of what it is that this inspection is being created for. Below are all of the parameters for this particular item. DELMIAworks gives users the flexibility of creating unlimited parameters, whether it be variables within upper-lower target spec limit, or maybe it's just an attribute like a pass-fail for a visual. On the right side of the screen, users can see some options related to system monitoring of specific parameters. Users can create instructions, view images of successful inspections, approval records for the particular parameter, and select whether the given parameter will be monitored by DELMIAworks real-time, which, for example, might be linked to a PLC on a piece of equipment or machine. The lower left section is where users can create unlimited inspection groups. Whether it's a startup inspection, an hourly inspection, or a first article or receiving inspection, users can create groups with the specified sample counts, including the required frequency at which that inspection needs to be conducted. Users can even create formulas here as well. Once the parameters and groups have been created, users can simply drag and drop the former into the latter. Users can also link specific gauges and devices to inspections. When this happens, the quality inspector is required to make sure they are using the correct device or gauge to conduct the particular inspection. Under the Documents tab, users can create unlimited notes, external documents, or control documents that tie directly into the Document Control module. Any relevant email correspondence can be linked to the given item that may be useful for inspections. Once all of the inspections have been configured for the given item, users can link them into different quality-related items, such as projects, control plans, FEMAs, risk assessments, and so on. After the inspection setup has been created for the intended item, users have the ability to define and edit information pertaining to gauges and devices. In this example, we will open the module and work with our calipers. The system will automatically capture all of the information regarding that piece of equipment. If the gauge or device is electronic, the module will allow users to configure all of the details in order for it to load data into the system, such as the port, data bits, baud rate, and so on. The data will automatically be sent to the DELMIAworks module that monitors preventative maintenance, called Maintenance Repair and Overhaul. This allows the system to capture data in real time and notify users of any maintenance tasks that may be required on the particular piece of equipment. In fact, through the use of IQ alerts, the system can notify the respective people of upcoming gauges or devices that require calibration or other attention. For example, maybe your company requires you to be notified of an inspection 30 to 60 days out. IQ Alert can notify the relevant user, at which point they can start doing their R&R studies or gauge studies. Under the R&R tab, which stands for Repeatability and Reproducibility, users can view both the trial sample data from the calibrations as well as the operators that conducted the tests. Under the Calibration tab, users can view standards based on bias studies, whether or not they pass or fail, the upper or lower target spec limits, and the gate studies themselves. So here are a few bias studies, the dates that they occurred, whether or not they passed, and the stability. This allows users to plot X-bar and R charts and drill into the data and get a histogram of those measurements that were captured. From here, users can run a chart wizard if people require or request this information. For this example, we will select a product launch. Here you can see the sample count and the operators from the R&R studies. The system then populates an R&R chart that a user can export as a Microsoft Word or Excel document to send to whomever may be requiring this information. With the inspection setup created, our gauges and devices are tied directly to our inspections. As an example, say a user has an hourly inspection. IQ Alert will send them a notification. In this example, the user has a tablet with a set of linked electronic calipers. They would be able to create a quick inspection. To do this, the user launches Quick Inspection, selects a type, uses their credentials to log in, select the item that is being inspected, in this case select Hourly, then OK. At this point, the inspection worksheet will open, and the user can see the specific gauges and devices tied to this inspection, along with the upper-lower target spec limits. At this point, the user will enter the values that were received. The values will color-code themselves based on whether the inspection passes or fails. The user would then repeat this process for each sample set to complete the inspection. For some manufacturers, it is necessary to require an inspection record approval. To do this, a user would open the Inspection Record Approval module and check to see if there are any inspections that require review. If so, they can open the inspection record and review the various sample sets to confirm and review. The chart wizard can be used to view the data in a few different ways. When the chart is generated, the system will notify the user if any of the parameters do not meet their corresponding requirements. Users can even create user-defined control limits for the data and, again, export it as a Microsoft Word, Excel, or even text file to share with relevant individuals. If at any time there is a recall or historical inspection data is being requested, users can open Statistical Process Control, Past Inspections, select the relevant item, and use the chart wizard to pull up past inspections. From here, the user will select the relevant parameters that they would like to plot. Finally, the desired inspections should be selected. The system will then generate the requested charts, drill-down capabilities included. Users can use the in-process inspection log to give a live view of the inspections and logging of value data that is happening on the shop floor. This is a great place to view overall notes, including who is conducting the inspections and which equipment is being used. Up until this point, we have discussed manual inspections, but as we mentioned, real-time process monitoring plays a role in pulling statistical process data directly from machines or equipment's PLC. This is where RT Charts comes into play. RT Charts captures information and data as machines are running in real time. The system will also overlay graphs and provide the ability to merge charts to show how a change in one parameter may affect others. As machines are running, if anything begins to trend out of spec, the system is going to notify the user by means of an audible, visual, text, or email notification. The system has a robust reporting toolset, including traditional reports, which can be edited by users. It's helpful to think of these reports as templates. These reports can be exported in various formats, including Excel, Adobe PDFs, Microsoft Word documents, and many others. Taking reports one step further, the system includes business intelligence dashboards, commonly known as key performance indicators. Using these dashboards, users can report on any information that is contained within the database. For example, if a user wanted to report on quality and drill down into a specific work order or view information regarding inspections or corrective actions, the system will allow this to happen. A huge benefit to this tool is that the forward-facing data updates in real time as machines continue to run and information is being fed into the system. The DELMIAworks SPC module gathers variable and attribute data, allowing for the input and analysis of data as both subgroups and individual data, as well as robust reporting capabilities that help keep quality standards on track. Thank you for taking the time to watch this overview of DELMIAworks Statistical Process Control. If you would like more information on the products and services from DELMIAworks, please visit 3ds.com/DELMIAworks.